Hello my friends, Virus here, and Nintendo has made a decision that is turning a lot of people's heads. I'm of course talking about game keycards. What are game keycards? Well, they are physical cartridges, like normal game cartridges, that you insert into your Switch 2, and the game itself is not on this game keycard. Once you insert it into your Switch 2, it'll essentially walk you through how to download it. This essentially makes it a glorified digital game with the added benefit of being physical so that it can be put in retailers like Walmart and GameStop. Luckily, if something does include a game key card, there's a little disclaimer on the front of the box, which is nice. But that begs the question, what's the point of these if you can just go on the eShop and buy the same thing without having to go out and buy a physical, copy of this game key card? Well, like I said earlier, it's publicity. Not everyone's gonna be looking at the digital market front, and if somebody's parent sees the game that they want and it's just on the shelf, like, hey, my kid wants this, I'll pick it up. That, in my opinion, is probably who it's tailored most to, is just people that like going out and buying their games. And it's also that games are getting bigger. It's harder to cram a big third-party game onto a small cartridge, so you will have to download the game if you buy this game key card, but at least it's out there in the wild for people to buy. But I'm gonna be completely blunt, completely honest, I do not like this practice. If I am buying a physical release, I expect to own the game that I'm buying. I have this physical copy of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe right here. I own this game. I'm touching this game. It's in my hands. This is my game. I own this. With a digital game, you don't really own the game, you really just own the license to be able to play it. And that's essentially what these game keycards are. They're just glorified digital games, and I really hope they don't stick around. Yes, this is probably a very good option for third parties to get their games out there, but if I don't own the game, then what's the point of buying it? And if we want to get really crazy, let's fast forward 10 years in the future when the Switch 2 is lost online functionality and the eShop goes down. Those game keycards will seem just essentially worthless. Luckily, I don't think any Nintendo games are taking advantage of this. I believe all the games that are coming out near launch aren't going to be game keycards. Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza seem safe. I don't know the deal with the Switch 2 edition games. I'll dive into that in a separate video, I'm sure. But all in all, I don't like the practice of game keycards. If I'm buying a physical game, I expect the full game, and it just seems like a glorified digital game when I don't really like buying digital games. But what do you think of game keycards? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and hit that bell so you never miss any Virus content. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Virus out.